to the following presentation of the National Football League. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's our visitors and our home team. The regular season ends here. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Long road to get here, but now we are here. The season finale. Playoffs begin next Saturday, so it's time for one last regular season kickoff.
In Week 18, it could just be so tricky, can't it, Mike? I mean, on one side, you got teams that have the playoffs wrapped up. So Week 18, it's a chance potentially to rest some starters or maybe get them out of the game early and get geared up for next week and the start of the playoffs. You got some teams that are fighting for their lives. They need to win Week 18 or else their season's going to end. And then on the complete opposite side, you got guys making plans for the offseason, figuring out where they're going on vacation. Week 18 is a tricky thing around the league. A lot of division games, a lot of interesting matchups. And we're just wrapping up stage one of what is an unbelievable NFL season.
And they'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of the first down. That's a pickup of 8. From the 33, here's second and a couple. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Throw is caught by Cooper on the right side.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. To the air again, McKee. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. A big play on that one. It's a gain of 43 yards.
At the 15-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
To the ground, a first down run. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Brings up second and 4 at the 10-yard line.
They'll run with the rookie out of Florida. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
The thing that stands out to me about this defense, Mike, is they just make you earn everything. They don't concede any downs. You see it here on this last play. Great job here. No gain.
To the goal line and in. Touchdown, San Juan. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. We'll start at the 4. A decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They let out by the former Gator, second-round pick in 2021. It's Kyle Trask.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. He certainly wasn't bad. I mean, no interceptions, protected the ball. But he needs to do more. He needs to kind of let it loose and take some more shots downfield and maybe throw into some tighter windows. For his team to win, this offense needs to be better, and at the front of that is the play of the quarterback.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll get that complete to Ross. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 46. Here's 2nd and 5. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First down, Orlando.
Throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open, so the incompletion brings up 2nd down. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Here's a first carry for their running back, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
On the set.
3rd and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
To throw is Travis. He's got his man. It's Hill. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
First and 10.
25 yards, the pickup there. That's enough for a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. Here's Trask to throw. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down. So the decision has been made, and they will send the field goal unit out. This one is good. He knocks it through. The Aviators are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Okay, break.
He'll get this out wide. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 29. Here's 2nd down and 7.
At the 29-yard line.
Out of the gun, McKee. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And 3.
From the gun, here's McKee. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short. One quarter in the books. 7-3 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. The Golden Eagles going to have to punt. They'll kick it away. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Aviators offense ready for their second possession. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now, faking the give. His throw left side is complete. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's a big one right there. 31 yards. Up the middle they go. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. From the 43, here's 2nd and 8.
At the 43-yard line.
Track. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
At the 35-yard line.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Gain of 16 yards. And an Orlando 1st down.
Big throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open, so the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Man in motion is Smith. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Flush to his right, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive. And what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Aviator.
Touchdown, Orlando.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Now a timeout for injury. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Juan Jackson on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Golden Eagles offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And the numbers will show he's been one of the top quarterbacks in the league all season long, right up there among the leaders in passing yards. His drive will start on the ground, and he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Quick throw taken in, and he's out out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
And another great throw right there, Mike. And when you take a look at the numbers, they certainly don't lie. He has just been flat out terrific in this first half. His ability to spread the ball around, take what the defense has given him. They've certainly had a lot of success here early on.
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up second down.
Here we go, set.
He'll get this complete to Gibson.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where they're...
That is fun. What a throw. Xavier Gibson. Touchdown, Golden Eagles.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense, and then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot, and with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
An extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good. And the Golden Eagles are on top. It's 14-10. Now a timeout for injury. Something you do not want to... see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. The Aviators offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll get about 2. Jeremiah Trotter Jr. in there on the stop. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Trask. Going up top. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
He told us earlier in the week that his ball skills might actually be better than some of the guys he's covering, and we kind of chuckled. But it's pretty clear to see where that confidence comes from, Mike. I mean, the next step for him, not only go up and attack that ball at its highest point, but come down with the pick.
It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle 3rd of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. 8
yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
Let's go.
And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds. Second down, they need 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I will be right back after this. Here's second and 3 to go. Here's Traps. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up. He'll get this out to the left flat. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. So on fourth down, they'll call out the field goal unit. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. The Aviators are back within a point. It's 14-13.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Jackson now to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Golden Eagles offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And he has been a big play guy all season. Currently ranked among the best in the NFL in terms of receiving touchdowns. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10.
19, Tiger, go!
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Brings up
Second and 10.
At the 25-yard line.
79.
McKee. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Here's a third and 10.
Third down and 10.
Here's McKee. And that is incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. The Aviators offense ready for this next possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Slot man in motion left. Throwing Trask. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. And in Orlando, first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Trask to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Here's Trask out of the pistol. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Incomplete. McWilliams there defensively.
Back to the air once more on second down. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And 10 yards to go.
this one on the ground. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. 14 on the pickup. And that will be a first down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
Now the offense will use their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Orlando. His 4th TD grab of the season. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
The PAT up and good. The Aviators will open up a 6-point lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Jackson now to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Golden Eagles offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Throwing is McKee. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, McKee on the run to the right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35.
A gain of 15 yards.
Out now is the field goal unit. They'll try to pick up 3 points here.
First down.
He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Golden Eagles will cut the lead from 6 down to 3.
So after that kick, they cut the deficit to 3, and every point matters, especially in these close games. As they look to build on this in the second half, every possession coming away with points, touchdowns, field goals. It's going to be one of those back-and-forth games.
And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen with you from the EA Studios in...
And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. 3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. Safe kick taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First down and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw, taking a shot downfield for Smith.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the hole, Mike, an incomplete pass there, probably the best possible outcome. Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
He'll get this out wide. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
To throw is Traps. Thrown left side. The catch is made. It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's enough for a 1st down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Here's 1st and 10.
60 by 6.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal.
Let's go.
Here's a run. He's slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. A pickup of 2.
Now here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Aviators.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Point after, coming up here. He's got it. The Aviators will extend this third quarter lead.
Aviators 27, Golden Eagles 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jackson now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Golden Eagles offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10.
Ready! Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
On the set.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Caught. It is his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield.
That's good.
Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup of 21.
At the 49-yard line.
Find his receiver, Johnny Wilson. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll look to throw yet again. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
3rd down, 3 to go.
Let's go. 6, ready.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. And that will be a 1st down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Let's cut up.
Handoff here, up the middle. To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, San Juan. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Now, the extra point. The kick is good. And the Golden Eagles are back within a field goal. The lead is 3.
Golden Eagles 24.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 47-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
Now, faking the give. He'll get that complete to Ross. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
First down.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
It's a loss of 2.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Now give on the ground. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. So the move is for the field goal unit here. 3 for 3 in the game as this one is also good. The Aviators will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Jackson now to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Golden Eagles offense back onto the field for their next possession. The deficit, 6 points. Touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. Our throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Sione Takitaki. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
At the 27-yard line.
They'll run on 2nd down. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This is part 2. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Go.
They'll go with him again. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Orlando. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to throw yourself back in it.
And this time they stop him short of the goal line. Touchdown a moment ago. No 2-point conversion to add on as they come up empty. This will be returned from the 6. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Golden Eagles offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll start out. First down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Let's go. 7.
They'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
10 yards to go.
Deputy! Cowboy 80!
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. The Aviators offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Right about now, they might be thinking, are we sure we want an off week next week? They're going to head into the bye with momentum as they try to polish this one off. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11. At the 29.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Now he'll air one out. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up third down. He'll get this out to the left flat. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down. This brought in out past the 20. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. The Golden Eagles offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start it here with a first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Hey. Just the Eagle.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And this will be incomplete.
At this stage of the game, Mike, you have to find that balance defensively between playing prevent and making sure that ball does not get thrown over my head. But how often do we see defenses just give so much space, so much green grass, that the offense finds a way to move down the field quickly regardless? So just continue to mix up coverages, but do not let them throw the ball over your head.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down.
Cougar 19. Steady.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Golden Eagle. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Extra point try, fourth time. He's got it. And the Golden Eagles have cut the deficit to 5.
Makes the score Aviators 36. Golden Eagles 31.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. A return now from the 4. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard
The Aviators offense ready to take over possession of the football. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down. In motion is Hill. Trask to throw. Flush to his right. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Trask to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the 4th quarter, and that's a gift. And that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense. When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
The Golden Eagles offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15.
49-yard gain.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Back to throw. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this guy. I mean, 50-50 balls tend to go his favor more often than not, but this one kind of gets away from him just a little bit and falls incomplete.
Ready?
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Forced out wide. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the 1st down.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short, but not until after he sets his guys up.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, San Juan. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They're going to try to run it in. And he will get into the end zone. The conversion is good, and the lead is up to 3 here in the 4th quarter.
Aviators 36.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The Aviators offense ready to get back to work. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. That'll be intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get. Like, you're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Extra point attempt still to come. It's up and good. And the Golden Eagles will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Aviators 36.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This one taken at the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Aviators offense ready to take over once again. Here's Trax out of the pistol. Wells, another catch for his favorite targets. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one a first down.
First down, Aviators.
Throwing Trax. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet inbound.
Just short of midfield.
Just shy of midfield. Here's second down. Trax. Very good throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Ready, ready. Come on, come on. Set. Hey, cut up.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. That's enough for a first down. They'll stay on the ground. Not much happening there. Just a short gain. Ball on the 27. Here's second and 8.
19, Tiger, 19.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal. Now a second timeout called by the defense. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Go!
They'll turn and hand this one off. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. And third and final timeout taken by the defense, so the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. On second and goal, they'll give him another shot. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now third and goal.
On the set.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively.
Here we go.
It's third down.
Cowboy 80. Let's go.
They'll run. And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop him for no gain. And now it's fourth and goal.
That third down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's third down, let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have fourth down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now?
This is 1st and 10.
You could see the body language of the kicker, Mike. Once it left his foot, he was kind of leaning. He was trying to bring that one back towards the middle. But that's the sound you dread as a kicker. It reverberates around the stadium, off the upright, no good.
They'll drop to throw. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That is hard. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Still some hope. Keyword some. No timeouts. They need 2 scores, and it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Pushed out to his left. A throw left side there. Not going to find the target. Incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. His kick is good. He got it. And they are indeed back within 1 score. The timeouts are gone, so this becomes a must. They're going to line up for the onside kick.
That was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense could just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation, take a couple knees, get on with the win.
Down to a knee, and that will do it. They wrap up the regular season with a victory. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They finish off the regular season with some momentum. And they'll wait with bated breath to find out who they're going to play next week in the wild card round.